Eagles, this week we are going to paint rocks. And as you can see, I'm surrounded by some very large rocks and some smaller rocks down here. And I'm going to give you some tips to paint some rocks with me. So start collecting. As I said, I have been painting some rocks, and I wanted to show you my favorite creation so far. As you know, I made a lighthouse video last week. So I found this rock and I thought, that looks a lot like it could be a lighthouse. So that was my first one. And another thing I kind of like and have a lot of around my house is pineapples. I saw this one and I asked my daughter, I said, what do you think about this rock? And she said, oh, that looks like it should have a Chiefs logo on it. So I made that one. This one was very simple. I just painted it white and then added dots of different colors. I have another lighthouse, skinny little lighthouse. And this one I started painting. After I looked at it for a while, I thought, oh, maybe that should have been a bat. It's kind of the shape of a bat. But I started painting these colors, and if you remember, if you have went through first grade at Clear Creek, you made Claude Monet lily pads. And we used purple, white, blue, and green for the water. And so this reminds me of the Claude Monet's garden. And then I made a paper lily pad just to see if I liked it with the lily pad on it. And I think I do. So I'm going to actually paint this on that. So I'll have a lily pad. And then my last one that I have right now is my daughter's name is Sydney, and I wrote her name on this rock. And I thought everyone who comes to my lake cabin this summer, I'm gonna make a rock with their name on them and then place it somewhere out around in the yard. So you might do that. I've seen people paint rocks and then put little messages on the back and leave them around for people to find and then hide again for someone else to find. And then I wanted to show you what kinds of paints I was using. I just went to Walmart and I bought this little strip of paint, temper paint, and I think it was either 97 cents or $1.97. And then I also bought a few more packs of brushes. These little paints in the bottles work really, really well. This is acrylic paint, and so this will stay on. If this is temper paint, that would wash off. So I'm also going to take some high gloss polyurethane to go over top of my rocks so that all of my painting creations won't melt away in the rain if I decide to put them outside. So Eagles, grab a rock, stare at it for a while, and see what you think you want it to become. It's kind of like its own little canvas. And I find painting to be very relaxing and rewarding. And if you don't love something, you can let it dry and paint over top. I did a little bit of that myself. So have a great week creating, Eagles. Until next week, bye-bye. I almost forgot, Eagles. Email me pictures of your creations. I love seeing them. Happy creating.